Hi everyone, hope you're all doing good. So this is Trading Coach this side, and in this particular video we are going to discuss about something very important. So we will try to understand three most important and elementary truths in trading. So if you ignore these truths, the chances are you will never be rich in trading. Alright. So the key point is most of the traders who lose money, or the people who don't understand the market, they don't know about these three elementary truths, or they don't care about these elementary truths. Alright. So most of the videos on YouTube, they don't discuss about these specific points, and most of the traders, most of the people don't talk about this, but we are going to cover all these three important truths in this particular video. So this is super important, so make sure to watch the video till the end. And before we get into the topic, I recommend you to hit on the subscribe button and tap on the notification icon so that you can receive more insightful contents just like these. In case if you like to know more about me, more about my trading style, I recommend you to visit my website, that is www.tradingcoach.co.in. So being said that, let us get into the topic. So here's the point number one. So the first point is trading is not a consistent source of income. Well, this might be a surprise for most of you, but I have to say the truth. The point is you cannot make consistent income from trading, because when you are trading in the markets don't provide consistent income, they provide opportunistic income. Alright, it's more about identifying opportunities and taking advantage of opportunities. Alright, so let me show you what I mean. So if you look at this particular chart over here, so in this particular case, if you look at the first diagram over here, in this specific case when the market went down, there are good chances you would have made money if you have taken a proper short position. In a similar case, when the prices went up, right, when the market shot up from here to here, in this case also you would have made some decent returns if you have captured a nice long position here. If you have used some proper price action techniques, and if you have captured at the right position at the right time, you would have made some decent returns in both of these cases. Whereas if you look at the third important scenario, in this particular case, you can see that the market is completely random. Alright. There is no clarity in the market over here. Since there is no clarity in the market, there is a very good chance that you wouldn't have made any decent returns over here, right? No matter which side you are trading in the market, whether you are going to take long or whether you are going to take short, in these type of volatile or in these type of frustrating market situations, you wouldn't have made any decent returns, alright? That's the truth. And the most important thing here is, even though you would have made money on both cases, in this particular case, there are good chances that you would have lost your money. Alright, at least you would have seen just a couple of losing trades. And here is one of the important advice from my end. So talking from my trading experience, if you are prepared to handle the losses, if you can take care of the losses, the profits will take care of themselves. Alright, so trading is not a consistent source of income, it's an opportunistic source of income. You are going to see both profits and losses. You will see favorable market conditions as well as unfavorable market conditions. So be prepared to handle your losses. Alright. If you are not prepared for that, then precisely trading is not your cup of tea. So here is the second important and the elementary truth. So let us talk about one of the uncomfortable things in trading, right? Something that's a little uncomfortable for most of the traders. It's called as the losing streak or the drawdowns. So some of you might be already aware of this, or some of you might not have heard about this particular thing. So losing streak or drawdowns technically means when you face consistent losses, right? It is very common to see consistent losses in trading. Even if you are a professional trader, there are times you are going to see consistent losses. You are going to face losing streak. Alright. That's the harsh truth you have to face in trading. If you want to be a trader, you should be prepared to see the drawdowns. Let me show you an example. So if you have seen any of my other videos, in those specific videos I have already discussed about something called as the rejection setup, right? So if you haven't seen those videos, I recommend you to check out that particular video. You can check out my price action trading course playlist. So here we can see a series of rejection setups. So if you look at the price rejection setup over here, if I have traded based on the price rejection setup, I would have made some decent profits down the line. But however, if you look at the price action in the middle, right, I would have faced 3 consistent losses, 3 back-to-back losses, right, 3 losing trades. So this particular losses which has actually occurred, which would have came if I have taken the rejection setup, this is what we call as a losing streak, right? I can face consistent losses in my trading now. All right. So whenever you're trading in the markets, there are possibilities to face the losing streak. So in this case, out of 6 trades, 3 of the trades would have worked out in my favor, and rest of the consistent 3 trades I have taken from this point till this point wouldn't have given me any profits, right? I would have faced consistent losses. So if you face this kind of consistent losses, right, what happens is your equity can go down, your trading capital can decrease, right? That's what we call as drawdowns. And drawdowns and losing streaks are pretty common in trading. Most of the guys who are actually acting like professionals, they don't talk about it, all right? Unless and until he is a professional trader, he won't discuss about drawdowns, all right? So trading is not all about profits. Trading is also about drawdowns. And if you don't know anything about drawdowns, that can literally kill you, all right? That can kill your financial independence. Keep in mind. And here's the most important thing. If you're not prepared to tackle the drawdowns, it is pretty easy to say goodbye to your trading capital, all right? So make sure to be prepared to handle the drawdowns. And here is the third most important and elementary truth, and this is something that flies in the face of many people. So you can predict the markets, all right? To be honest, to be a successful trader, you don't have to predict the market. So trading is a game of probabilities, all right? You can't consistently predict the markets. So let me show you what I mean here. Let me show you a specific example on this particular chart, okay? Take a look at the price action over here. So we have a nice support zone. So we can clearly see a horizontal support zone over here. So in this particular support zone, you can see that the prices have broken and it has created a kind of a rejection setup. And we can also see a nice bullish candle on my right hand side, right? Let me zoom in a little bit so that we can see the price action very clearly over here. So I have zoomed into the price action. We can see a nice bullish candle over here, right? It's a very good sign to buy this particular asset. So I'm looking at Bitcoin, and this looks like a very good spot to buy the cryptocurrency. But let us see what happens next. If I just move the chart a little bit towards my right hand side, you can see the market has consistently tumbled, right? The prices have consistently fallen down. So some of you might be already aware of this. Some of you might be completely clueless. If you want to be a successful trader, you cannot count on your predictions. Your predictions is just like rolling the dice, or it's more like flipping the coin. You cannot consistently predict the markets, all right? So what is the solution for this? Your only hope is risk management. You should be focusing on risk management. So to put it in a simple sentence, risk management is your protector. All right. If you want to be a successful trader, or if you want to be a successful investor, if your risk management is not proper, then there is zero chance that you will be a successful trader in the markets. Okay. Here's a quick summary of what we have learned so far. So we spoke about 3 elementary truths, right? So the first important thing is trading is not a consistent source of income. It's an opportunistic income. All right. So don't expect to make money right from the day you start trading. It's completely meaningless. All right. And don't get tempted by, people showing different profits and different screenshots and all these things. And the second most important point is drawdowns can kill your trading capital. All right, at least literally it can kill you. All right, so if you're not prepared to handle the drawdowns, then typically trading is not a right choice for you. If you think losses are not going to happen, if you feel like the losing streak is a far-fetched dream, then pretty much you are making a big mistake. All right, and the third most important point, well, you cannot predict the markets. All right, so there is no way you can predict the markets. Risk management is your only hope. If you want to be a successful trader, don't count on your predictions, count on your risk management skills. All right, so these are the three elementary truths, and we need to incorporate these truths in our trading journey. And if you have any questions, or if you like to leave any feedbacks on this particular video, kindly leave those feedbacks in the comment box below. I will go through it, and if possible, I will try to answer them. And if you like this video, if you find what I say here is useful, kindly click on the like button. It's a big motivation for me to create more videos just like these. And last but not least, thanks a lot for watching. Happy trading.